Now that we are finished with the delivery of the J133 known as Assarain IV, we have to get to the next boat, Saoirse. But first,
the drive home has begun.
We've been away for a while, so we have some administration to take care of back in Canada.
Customs was really painless. Took like 30 seconds when we were through.
Yeah.
Now for our Nexus interviews.
A sailboat if you want it. It's a bit silly.
So for our Nexus appointment, we had to go through customs from the US into Canada. On the Canada side, we had an interview. They check a bunch of our IDs and update our information and things. And then you have to go back to the US side, do the same thing, but that's where they take your photo and they produce the card for your Nexus Pass. You want to explain what a Nexus Pass is?
So the Nexus program is a trusted traveler program, so that when you're in airports and things, you can get expedited clearance.
Yeah, it's the fast lane. So we did that, and then we had to go back around, go through customs again, and this time different line, different lady, and the lady informed us because we're Canadian and we're in a US registered car, technically we're supposed to pay duty on the car.
You can't enter Canada you can't enter Canada in a US vehicle as a Canadian,
right,
without paying duty on the vehicle.
Yeah.
Even if you're only there temporarily.
Yeah. So it got a little
So note it.
a little hairy for a minute.
If you're thinking of borrowing a car from the U.S. and driving to Canada, or getting a rental car and driving across,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
We found a workaround. But
Well, we just got our Nexus Pass, and she said
yeah, it's
she would treat it as a Nexus appointment. So she was flexible and worked with us, which was very nice. Thank you.
Sense clearly that we weren't coming into Canada to import this car, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that would apply to everybody.
I don't know either. Yeah. Caution. Beware.
Welcome. We're Kevin and Janine, a Canadian couple who have escaped the rat race and are continuing our dream of slow travel around the world. Subscribe and follow along this season as we cruise Southeast Asia aboard a McConaughey 55 catamaran. We get the chance to catch up a bit with family,
We're gonna have a fancy Easter dinner.
starting with visiting my parents.
Have to get the chefs hard at work here.
Hey. I was working.
We're about to have a Zoom call with the marketing team for McConaughey. We're meeting with Angie and Mark, and I think Mark is one of the owners of the company, via Zoom.
Yeah. And we have nothing more to do with Assarain pretty much, so feeling like we're getting into the new project.
Yeah. Look how official we look. Oops. Fancy. Fancy.
So close to the sink. It's the egg, but it's, the temperature when you put it in, and it's supposed to be puffy. But sometimes it comes out flat and dense.
Very nice.
Special
Sort
treat.
of like like a...
Morning, Kevin.
Hi, we're replacing a toilet today.
All right.
done.
The weather was great while we were there, so we took the opportunity to walk the neighborhood as a family.
Well, whatever. Yeah, I have to figure out there aren't many choices, really.
We ate some home-cooked food. And were able to help them out with some yard work and home projects.
I can't reach it.
We toured some local attractions on the St. Lawrence River.
Looks pretty.
Ice cream cake.
We celebrated 3 early birthdays. And then we headed north to New Brunswick.
We are back in the land of snow.
It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Been a minute.
Look at all that. It's a pretty white-tailed deer.
Yeah.
We had been employed as Royal Canadian Mounted Police officers. Recently, this was on a part-time basis, and we had taken time off to do our last sailing trip. Now that we have another big sailing adventure planned, it was time to hand in our uniforms, our badges, and our guns.
We are heading to our old, not really our office, but where we were working out of, to hand in all our gear. It's officially happening. Mom's been busy.
We then spent time with Janine's family and got more home cooking. Got to do a much colder neighborhood walk. Remember that this is the end of April. Spent some time with Janine's brother, James, and his family.
More just about the racing.
Put together a new barbecue. Joined nephew Noah at the local fire hall. We played the game of Crud. More home-cooked food. Took down a dead tree beside our driveway.
We're all packed up,
This is a nice property though.
saying goodbye to the house. She's all tucked in. Parents are here to see us off.
Yeah.
Okay, time to go.
And then we commenced our voyage to Indonesia via Singapore.
Working hard over there.
Yeah.
What you doing?
Sharp work. Yachtmaster stuff.
Yachtmaster.
Review mostly, actually, so far.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just doing exercises, practice.
So, you just turned on the light in the place where we're staying temporarily.
And
And I was like,
turn the light on.
is that Halloween? But I think it's real because I didn't see it yesterday. What the heck is that? It's like a tarantula, baby.
Whoa, it's not that big.
This thing is...
Put your hand next to it.
I don't want to put my hand next to it. It might jump. Look at this thing.
Your hand's not close enough.
My hand's big.
No, but like next to it, not in front of it.
Next to it?
There.
Look at this thing. What the heck? It might be like one of the biggest spiders
It's really pretty.
I've ever seen. It's really pretty, but I don't want it going in my mouth when I sleep.
Don't say that.
So, can I like somehow capture it and put it outside?
Yeah.
How?
Absolutely.
Okay, so she put the container against the wall and caught it, and then put a piece of paper to move it in. He's a really big spider. We're gonna move it outside.
Can you open the door, please?
I can open the door.
I'm out in the rain, but
Well,
it's just what it is, right?
go out further.
But then my feet will get wet. Bye. Okay, close, quick.
He's trying to come in. Close the door. Close the door. Can you get under the door?
Can't get
He
in.
might actually get in.
No, I can't get in.
Yeah.
Like one of the voyage. Goodbye, bags. Checking things in for leg number 2.
Like number 2.
You guys have a back tag?
Let's go.
Can you go in? Oh yeah, slippers. United 29, San Francisco to Singapore. Supposed to be one of the longest flights in the world, and we got these upgraded seats, which are pretty sweet compared to what we're used to.
Yeah. How long? 17 hours?
17 hours flight. Yeah. We got slippers, fancy bag, like socks and stuff.
Toothbrush?
Toothbrush.
Face.
Yeah.
Lip balm? Hand cream?
Yeah.
A pillow? Blanket?
Fancy gear. Big screen. Lots of room. Singapore is visible from the Indonesian island of Batam, where the boat is docked. We have some shipping-related administration to do here in Singapore, so we book 2 nights in a hotel en route and start looking at what there is to see and do here in this unique city-state.